Good morning, traders, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So, if you watched the weekly video, you would have seen definitely not bearish, not even after that sell-off. We do have a bit of selling up there, and you can see that right with those tails. So we pretty much had 4 days, 3 days of selling with 1 day of buying in between there. But we've started off bouncing off the level that we closed on, which was 3065. So what I'm looking for at the moment is still looking for longs, and pretty much just get rid of that there. So what you'll see is, as far as I'm concerned, still a flag breakout. Okay, we have come back and tested the bottom of the flag, which is always interesting because you're normally looking for a retest up here. But I still believe this double bottom here is in play. It is a breakout of a pretty big level. If you look to the left, remember I'm on the 3 hour now, and you can see all the interaction with this level. The amount of times that we've used this as resistance, and we have not really come back to test it as support yet. That was the first time. It was on Friday's close. Okay, so the interesting thing to look out for at the moment is to see what transpires right at this area where we're at now. We come down to the hour. So you can see that is another breakthrough. You can see we found support there and then bounce below it. So the thing that we're looking for right now is to see what price does right around here at 3090. Okay, so what I mean by that, I'm looking for a break up, retest of that area, which would then give me opportunities for longs. If it does bounce the downside here, patiently wait further down at each one of these levels, in actual fact. So every single one on these fractals is an area that I would wait to see what transpires. Okay, and you can see how busy that starts getting. Until we break through this swing low right at the bottom here, my view does not change. The trend is up. We should be trading with a trend. And this was a pretty strong move to the upside. Pretty much after a fairly strong move to the downside. So a lot of confusion happening in this area, but I still believe that we are moving to the upside. Okay, so yeah, so the European Open is going to be the interesting one. Wait and see. We do have buyers in at the moment, and I mean, we're already up 0.7% at the moment. Okay, granted, that means nothing in the current conditions at the moment, but I do believe that we still going to be targeting this measured move. Okay, and this measured move, remember, just refresh it for everybody, takes us to that area there, which is 3284, and if we look to the left, you'll see it's just above the previous highs. Personally, I'm looking at that area there, which is 3218. Get that in and delete the noise. Okay, so when you look into the bigger picture again, you can see pretty much a big range at the moment, and we've got a smaller range within the range at the same time. And this is between two pretty big levels. The other thing just to bear in mind is on the weekly, we had a 1 bar pullback, then we had a green week. It doesn't matter how you look at it. Now, a lot of people saying, oh, we sold off here. Granted, we did sell off, but we still closed higher than what the previous week's close was. So in other words, it was profitable. This is another, what they're looking for is another green week. Even if it closes just where it is there, it's another up day, another up week, and then they're gradually grind this thing back up. And ultimately, I think that's what we're looking for. Okay, so that's 33.9, and then obviously all-time highs following that. So anyway, that's just what I'm looking at the moment. Trend is up, trading with a trend. Doesn't matter which way you look at this. Trend is definitely to the upside. Okay, we just got a bit of consolidation here, and your 8 hours is going to give you the view that you need to pay attention to, which is this one here. Okay, and I think the other thing that you could possibly do is if I draw that trend line there onto these two fractals, you can see we're bouncing off it, and the next trend line would obviously be around there. Okay, until the swing low gets taken out, this trend is up. And as far as I'm concerned, this is just a consolidation. And you could even argue that it is just purely a range consolidation. Okay. Anyway, that's me on the Dow. On the S&P today. Definitely looking for longs. Curious to see what happens at European Open. But based on what's happening now, we'll wait and see. So what we're waiting for is a breakthrough pretty much of that area there. I'll just delete the noise quick. So that is the area. You can see there's a lot of support found right here. And that's at 30. That's at 3089. 3089. So want to see what we get back above it, test it, and start making higher highs. Opportunity to get long. And then what I'm looking for is a breakthrough at the top of this range at the moment. Okay. Trades to the downside. I'm not looking for trades to the downside. So what you could argue is this area right where we are now is if we start getting some bearish price action around here and it starts rolling, there's an opportunity for a short stop there. And your first target's obviously going to be this level, 3069. And then looking at each one of these fractals to the downside, but I'll do that off the 4 hour or 8 hour. And if you look at the 4 hour, you'll see this is pretty strong support right here. Which is why I'm really not looking for shorts, not until we break below here and we actually start grinding lower. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me on the S&P today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.